Hey guys, welcome to the extended trailer episode of Masses World. This is the semi-inaugural episode of the show, and I didn't think it would be right to do a podcast that's based around my life without letting you in just a little bit. But first, a message from our sponsors. So hi, my name is Ryan Massad. I'm 27 years old, I have a wife of 3 years, and a dog named Dirk. I am currently teaching world geography and coaching boys varsity basketball at the Colony High School in Dallas, Texas. The reason I chose to do a podcast was threefold. First, I've always wanted to. I've always had an affinity to do some sort of media in my life. I tried blogging, but to be honest, I'm just not a very good writer. I'm not sure I'm a very good talker either, but I sure do like to talk. Second, I have some very interesting friends and family who I feel like are super entertaining. They all have great stories, and I think they should be shared. Third, I'm addicted to authenticity. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I used to be a very private person, and quite frankly, I was ashamed at all my imperfections. I was a chameleon when it came to friends, and I had 1,000 of them, but they were mostly all surface level, mile wide and inch deep type of thing. When I was finally unchained from all my shame by the grace of God, I started living authentically. I led a community of people into my life, and it was the best thing for me and Ann. I truly believe we are made to live authentically, and I sadly don't see much of it in the world or the mainstream media. While authenticity is the foundation, I have 4 pillars or areas that I'm going to focus my podcast on mainly. First, Christ, because I wouldn't be at a place where I could do this without him. It is through his death and resurrection that my life has been redeemed from the pit. It is a free gift and is offered to all who will accept it. I've actually been super insecure about starting a podcast, but my worth is not found in the success of it or how people view me for doing it, but it is found in Christ alone. Second, my family. My wife Ann is the greatest person I know, and she supports me and loves me unconditionally. Next, my friends, who are all considered my family. They have been instrumental in my life because they will constantly encourage me, be loyal to me, and they love me like a brother would. Third, coaching. This is what I do, not who I am. In just about every aspect of my life, I coach. Obviously, on the basketball court, I'm an actual coach. Then in the classroom, I'm considered to have a coaching style. And even with my friends, I'm always trying to teach and coach. This is clearly what God made me to do. Lastly, sports. This is my passion. I truly love everything about sports. The mental aspect, the strategy, the camaraderie, the games, playing it, watching it, coaching it. It doesn't matter. If it has to do with sports, I'm in. This has always been my favorite hobby, and it would be nearly impossible for me to do a podcast without having some sort of sports involved. So now, the question is, will you continue to listen to me? I know this podcast seems all over the place, with not one specific niche, but that's the risk I'm willing to take. I hope you will take part in this journey with me. Very soon, I will start releasing podcasts every 2 weeks, and I would be honored if you came along and enjoyed the ride into Masses World.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.